So as you grow and develop, you will begin to see that your thought patterns will begin to mirror your vibration in conjunction with the dominant ideas that you are sowing within yourself. You will begin to see that that which you are offering more and more at an accelerated rate is being reflected back to you. And you will begin to, with a level of certainty and knowing, understand the creative process, the inner creative process, and the interconnectivity of the creative process that yields the collaborative components of your experience, and that yields the ideas that materialize on the surface of your earth plane. Aspiring conscious creators, welcome to this presentation of Consciousness Ascending, where our single goal is to support you in accelerating the process of growth and expansion. If you find value in this material, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on how you are inspired. Also, check the description for free trainings and how you can engage with us further. Presidential elections. Conscious creators, and specifically this is for individuals aspiring to be conscious creators who are on this path of growth and expansion. Let's talk about the election of leaders on your planet. You have so many different groupings and establishments and countries, and this is not just about actually the leadership of your country idea. It's about the election of the individuals in your families, in your towns, in your cities, in your communities, all the way up into your militaries and in your countries. You have to understand that those who are elected are a reflection in the moment of the ideas that are dominant. Those that are elected are a reflection of the ideas that are dominant. Those who are elected are a reflection of the majority, the mass of ideas that are present within your communities, within humanity in that specific region or area. So this is just another way for you to see and view ideas playing out in your specific location. Now, are those ideas guiding you toward what you desire? Again, there is no good, bad, right, wrong. For you are on a plane of existence with incredible amounts of material that is materializing and offering potential suggestion for experience. And for those of you who are choosing, those of you who are capable of witnessing, observing the happenings and the movement of ideas on the surface, again, beyond the idea of good, bad, right, wrong, is that which is dominant, is that which is being pervaded and consistently being offered, leading you toward what you desire? Is it born of high vibration? Is it born of low vibration? This is what you are to be aware of. This is what you want to be aware of, so that if it's not, as one who is aspiring to be a conscious creator, you can begin to offer contrast. You can begin to offer suggestion of contrast of higher vibration, ideas born of higher vibration. If you feel like your family, your city, your town, your community is moving in a direction low vibrationally, then you begin to offer ideas of high vibration. And this is not something that you do, that you have to speak of, that you have to shout from the mountaintops, if you will, as a suggestion going into the ear senses of humanity. This is something that you can offer energetically. You can see the experience born of high vibration. You can see the activities of the human beings around you in your proximity, in your towns, in your families, born of high vibration. You can be an individual who is enjoying that experience, and in that expression, you are offering the suggestion to all that would be participants. You are offering the suggestion to all that would be collaborative components. This is nothing new that we haven't spoken of before. It's just in a different context. We started this conversation off with a different context to set you in a different mental frame, a different position in your mental frame. For as a side note, you have to understand that the many ideas that are guiding you now are connected to so many different regions of life. They're connected to so many different potentials and experiences within your mind, not physically, but within your mind. Personal value comes to idea. This is such a huge idea that so many are having a misunderstanding that has been programmed into them low vibrationally and is being experienced in multiple areas of their life. And that's why when you go to play and practice with these ideas, to understand, transform, and release these ideas of low vibration, you continue to find them over and over again seemingly, but you don't continue to find the same idea that you release. You're just seeing it show up in a different context. You're seeing how it shows up in your jobs, in your attempts at career. You're seeing how it shows up in your family. You're seeing how it shows up as a parent. You're seeing how it shows up in social gatherings. And you have to continue to cut away at that idea. And every time you chip away at that idea, understanding it, releasing it once it has been brought to light, and recreating yourself anew with a higher vibration idea, placing it in that same position, you're weakening the strength of its totality, and you are becoming a different person in the process. So we said that to say and remind you that your ideas are connected to many different areas, many different places of your life experience, and you must chip away. You may have to chip away at them continuously in order to weaken it, in order to continue its removal from your experience in totality. Understand, again, that the ideas that you are seeing in your elections, in your establishing of leadership, these ideas are evidence of the dominant ideas. These happenings, these elections are evidence of the dominant ideas that are present within the mind of humanity in that region, and you have the potential to change and shift these ideas. You must merely establish a new idea. All right, we are back. We had to step away for a moment, but back to the core idea of this transmission being that your election cycles, your election series, whether it is leadership to a family, leadership to a city, to a community, to a town, leadership to a country, is evidence of the dominant ideas. Now, this is not something to be worried about. This is not something to be fearful of. For the truth is that each one of you who is aspiring to be a powerful conscious creator, as you go down the path of growth and expansion, you are capable of shining incredible light into the experience. And as you make the play, as you go about your play and practice of transformation individually, as you cultivate new high vibrational ideas born of high vibration, to sow into the mind and recreate your mental framework, as you begin to consistently offer higher frequency, higher vibration, you will be able to see potentials born of high vibration for your families, for your communities, for your towns, for your country, for your global ideas of global interconnectedness. And as you begin to see these ideas, you will begin to offer them energetically. And when numbers of you begin to offer same or similar ideas of beautiful interconnectedness from your smaller group connections to your global community, these ideas will slowly begin to grow more and more in the mind of humanity. Do you understand that all is connected, all is energetic, all is vibrational? And the ideas that randomly, the thoughts that randomly come into your mind are thoughts that are within the mind of humanity. you are picking up on frequencies. If you are often in a low vibration, then you will pick up low vibrational frequencies and have low vibrational thoughts entering into your mind. If you are of a high vibration, then you will pick up high frequency thought patterns and ideas because of your connectedness based on the frequency. So as you grow and develop, you will begin to see that your thought patterns will begin to mirror your vibration in conjunction with the dominant ideas that you are sowing within yourself. You will begin to see that which you are offering more and more at an accelerated rate is being reflected back to you. And you will begin to, with a level of certainty and knowing, understand the creative process, the inner creative process, and the interconnectivity of the creative process that yields the collaborative components of your experience, and that yields the ideas that materialize on the surface of your earth plane. And as those of you who are aspiring to be powerful conscious creators continue to grow and expand and evolve, the ideas, the suggestions, the vibrations that you offer into the mind of humanity will become bigger and bigger, to the point where the thought patterns that you are offering as a group, as a collective of aspiring conscious creators, will begin to become the thoughts of others on your planet. And these ideas will grow within the mind of humanity for all of those who are of similar frequency. And the more of you they are, the higher the vibration, the higher the frequency you are offering, the more these ideas will become dominant. And the more these ideas become dominant, the more your leadership elected, your elected officials will begin to mirror the ideas that are dominant within the mind of humanity. So we said all this to say, stop fighting. Stop pushing against. We know it seems and feels like the right thing to do because that's what you have seen. You have fought your civil wars before. You are fighting now for respect, personally, and as groups, culturally, racially. You are fighting for respect. You are fighting for honor. You are fighting for consideration. You are fighting for understanding. You're fighting for opportunity. You're fighting to be seen as valuable. You're fighting to not be misunderstood. You're fighting to be heard. You're doing all of these things, but you're fighting. And the reason you're fighting is because at your core, you are still offering that which you do not desire. And this is one of the first releases, one of the first letting goes that you have to do as an aspiring conscious creator. You have to look within yourself, and you have to make sure, you have to know that you are not expressing from a place in which you are offering the absence of the thing you actually want. You have the thing that you're wanting out here on the surface that you claim that you're fighting for. Understand that you don't have to fight for anything that you know you already are, that you know you already have, which everything exists in source. You must merely be it. It has nothing to do with the surface. The surface is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of your group mind. Any groups that you're a part of. So in humanity's fight for these things, they are actually offering the absence of the thing, and that's why the fight never ends. How long have these fights been continuing? The fight for respect, the fight for consideration, the fight for racial equality, the fight for gender equality, the fight for these things. You are actually expressing the absence of these things at your core. And the more you are expressing the absence of the thing, the more you are emotional about it, the bigger the fight, the harder you fight. This is evidence of what's at your core. And the fight will never end because you're constantly pushing against and offering the thing that you do not desire. And this is another piece that plays into that election idea. The ideas that are actually being perpetuated, that are materializing through the people, through the groups on the surface of your plane of existence, are the evidence of the ideas that are dominant. You as an individual can change this. You can begin the change. You can begin the shift, because those painful, traumatic ideas that are being fought for are still born of low vibration. And high vibration, high frequency, brighter light removes the shadows. The brighter the light, the less shadow. The brighter the light, the less shadow, the less darkness. But in order to shine brightly, born of high vibration, high frequency, born utilizing, expressing the ideas that you actually intend, you have to make sure that you're not offering that which you do not desire, that which you do not intend. And from your individual perspective, offer brightly those ideas born of high vibration into the collective mind of humanity. And as each of you begin to do this, the power of your frequency, the power of your vibration, the power of your knowing and your certainty begins to grow and build, and will ultimately become dominant within the mind of humanity. This is our offering. This is our transmission for those of you open to hearing. This is how you got to the place that you are now on your plane of existence. And this is how your current experience will be transformed. For all of you who are open to these transmissions, all of you who are listening to this material from the various sources throughout your plane of, on your plane of existence, you as individuals are shifting the curve. You are shifting your planet. You are doing these things now just by the mere fact of your growth and expansion, your effort, your play and practice in your own individual growth and expansion. But we want to offer a bigger collective idea and how you are impacting it, how you can and will impact it as these ideas of elections begin to come about in their cycle once again. And if you would like support in accelerating the process of your individual growth and expansion, we suggest that you look to the description to get more information on the Ascension Accelerator, a private community where individuals just like you now from around the world are being supported and who are accelerating their growth and expansion is being accelerated right now. No matter what your decision, we love you very much. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering further ground for these transmissions. We're here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you, we celebrate you, and we love you. We love you, we love you. Thank you. Are you tired of feeling alone on this process? Feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, stuck, questioning the truth of it all? Yes, you have seen manifestation, and you believe in the power of your intention. But why haven't the things you actually need and want materialized? And at the current rate you're going, when are you going to realize your true nature and source? When are you going to start living an inspired life? If you have felt this way and asked these questions, it's important you learn about the Ascension Accelerator. The Ascension Accelerator is a private community, an incubator for aspiring, powerful, conscious creators, where you find the most powerful processes to directly affecting the transformation of the mind and reconditioning the body to higher vibration. You find community interaction and support, constantly available guidance and facilitation that not only allows you to go about your growth and expansion with confidence, but accelerates the process and sets the stage for quantum leaps in your development. If you go to the description and you check out either the 3 greatest misconceptions or the 3 attention shifts presentation, at the end of these presentations, you have the opportunity to schedule your free ascension session. In your free ascension session, we support you with your greatest intention at the moment, and you will get all the information you need to make a decision on whether this powerful opportunity is right for you. We love you very much, and we look forward to supporting you.